Anthropic, the artificial intelligence company behind the Claude chatbot, has taken a major step towards becoming a publicly traded company. The AI startup announced that it has confidentially filed paperwork for an initial public offering, or IPO, with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, setting the stage for what could become one of the largest technology listings in history. Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I am Samah Qundeel and let me tell you why this matters. The company submitted a confidential draft registration statement, known as Form S1. This is the key document companies must file before offering shares to the public. It contains detailed information about companies' business model, finances, leaderships, and risks. However, because Anthropic's filing is confidential, those details are not yet available to the public. Anthropic has not disclosed how many shares it plans to sell or at what price. The company said the timing of the IPO will depend on market conditions and the completion of the SEC's review process. The filing is significant because it signals that Anthropic is moving closer to a public market debut at a time when investor enthusiasm around artificial intelligence remains exceptionally strong. The company was founded in 2021 by Dario Amodei and several former OpenAI employees. Since then, it has emerged as one of the most prominent challenges to OpenAI, with a strong focus on AI safety and enterprise customers. Its flagship chatbot, Claude, has seen explosive growth. According to recent reports, Anthropic's annualized revenue surged from $9 billion at the end of the last year to nearly $47 billion as of last month. The company is also reportedly on track to post its first operating profit for the quarter ending June 30, with estimates suggesting operating earnings of more than $500 million on revenue of nearly $11 billion. That profitability milestone would put Anthropic ahead of many of its AI rivals. OpenAI, despite its enormous popularity, is not expected to become profitable until the end of the decade. Anthropic's valuation has also soared. Just last week, the company announced a new funding round worth $65 billion, pushing its valuation to approximately $965 billion. That places it among the most valuable private companies in the world, and even ahead of OpenAI's most recently reported valuation. The IPO filing also comes amid a broader race among AI giants to enter public markets. Elon Musk's SpaceX, which was valued at roughly $1.25 trillion after absorbing XAI earlier this year, has already filed publicly and is expected to begin its IPO roadshow shortly. OpenAI is also reportedly preparing a confidential filing and could move towards a public listing as early as September this year. Together, Anthropic, SpaceX, and OpenAI are expected to dominate the IPO landscape over the upcoming months. Analysts believe their listings could revive a US IPO market that has remained relatively subdued in recent years. Wedbush analysts describe the development as the potential opening of the floodgates for new public offerings. Goldman Sachs has projected the US IPO proceeds could reach a record $160 billion if several of these high-profile companies go public. Anthropic's rise has already had a major impact on the technology industry. Earlier this year, software stocks fell sharply after the company unveiled its advanced AI model, Mythos, which raised concerns about disruption across multiple sectors. The model is currently available only to a limited number of customers, but is expected to roll out more broadly in the coming weeks. For now, Anthropic's confidential filing means the company still has several regulatory steps to complete before shares begin trading. The SEC will review the draft, provide feedback, and Anthropic will likely revise the filing multiple times. Once a public version of the S1 is released, investors will get their first detailed look at the company's financial health and business strategy. But one thing is already clear. As the AI boom reshapes the global economy, Anthropic is positioning itself to become one of the most defining public companies of the artificial intelligence era. Thank you for watching. For more such content, keep following ThePrint.